proud and pleased to introduce our next reader, his first time appearance at Spofest. So please do not throw items at him. I will be very angry. I'm going to keep an eye on y'all. Without further ado, here he is, first time reader Jack Clark.
I'm afraid I'm outside of the theme today. I didn't have anything prepared, so I've got some offerings here that are going to be off target, I guess is the best way to say it. This first one I've entitled Common Man. The traveler reeked of weariness. His companion was fatigue, whereupon his clothes suggest he'd come a million league. Gaunt were eyes, deep set and brown above his cheekbones high. His being was pure somnolence, and I heard his silent cry. Hard roads had been his travel, with pains chiseled on his face, in lines of furrows on his brow, permanently enlaced. Around I saw no motion there, then his head began to rise. Finally, he looked at me, suffering in his eyes. So quietly I attended, and with a heavy heart, I wanted to interact with him, but knew not how to start. Within his labored breathing, he then began to speak. His words, when finally spoken, were truthful and unique. His lips began to form the words, then said, "My name is Common Man. I'm a father. I've worked hard, always done the best I can. But the roads become uphill and steep. With burdens I can't propel. I've tried to move on forward, but was struck here, and I fell. There are others on me who so do depend. I must keep it moving forward. This mustn't be my end. So now I reach out to you. Together we've never failed. I'm turning here to you, for on hardships I'm impaled." A calloused hand then extended toward my outstretched hand, and I wanted to heed the call for this common man. But greed and avarice have won, and assistance can't be lent. Wall Street, you see, owns me now. I'm your government. This one's of a completely different genre, and I wrote this under the pen name of Medgar Allen Rowe. Of the items in the store, all were second-hand. An old computer did I buy with a broken stand. One side was badly scratched. 2 knobs were missing too, but that's not the story I'm about to tell to you. It was about the second week of the pewter at my place, sitting there against the wall near the old staircase. I recall the night was late as I readied me for bed. When I turned my computer off, the screen, it turned blood red. The appearance caused a start. I inhaled a gulp of air. I couldn't turn my gaze away. I stood right there and stared. Then a low murmuring from deep within the set. Cold chills ran over me. I have not forgotten yet. A voice low and menacing, containing graveled rasps. I could not then stop again my involuntary gasp. I stood there mesmerized. My gaze remained transfixed. Emotions racing through me, and all of them were mixed. The voice on the other side of the blood-red display screen issued a command to me, ominous and mean. Place your hand upon the screen and repeat these words to me. Where you are right now is where I need to be. I felt my arm move upward, powerless to resist. I felt a burning in my palm as the display screen it kissed. I heard a voice and realized the speaker, it was me. Where you are right now is where I need to be. As the words transmitted involuntarily, I could feel a change come on, overwhelming me. As I stared in disbelief, my hand, it disappeared, absorbed into the blood-red screen as the burning onward seared through my wrist, up my arm. Its hotness I could feel. Inward was I screaming, not believing this was real. In reflection from the screen I was being pulled into, I saw a face and then I yelled, "That ugly face is you!" The rapid assimilation continued then until all feelings were extinguished and all was calm and still. 1,000,000,000,000 beings there transformed to tiny bites and bits. Now 'tis every part of us, all websites now transmit. Now here I am deep inside a computer's display screen. If there's disturbance felt, oh, so sharp and keen, just place your hand upon the screen and read these words to me. Where you are right now is where I need to be. This one's a little short one, of the same genre, I'm afraid. I felt the saddle's movement. I heard my horses snort. Around my neck I felt the rope of my weight to soon support. Underneath a giant oak I sat upon my steed as I awaited punishment for some malignant deed. I heard the creaking of the hemp against the oaken limb. 'Tis hell what I soon visit. I was sitting on its rim. I looked down and all about oaken acorns on the ground. I urged to pick them up, but both my hands were bound. My thoughts became distorted. My vision became a blur. I tried so hard to speak, but my words were just a slur. I felt the rope go taut. Someone slapped my horse's rump. I heard the snapping of my neck and felt the jerk and bump. Oops. Suddenly, I was screaming, sitting upright in my bed. Sweat was pouring off me. I was sure that I was dead. Slowly did I realize the nightmare had been a dream. All was calm and normal, not at all like it had seemed. Back down on my pillow, I lay my sweaty head, smiling to myself. I was glad I wasn't dead. I felt something on my pillow. In the dim light did I stare. Horror rushed into me. 'Twas an acorn lying there. Thank you.